Imagine a world straight out of a storybook, with towering castles nestled among emerald forests and rivers that sparkle like veins of silver. This is the world of Ophelia, a young woman whose heart is as gentle as the morning mist. We first meet her in the quiet solitude of a castle garden, her fingers tracing the words of a love letter, a soft smile playing on her lips. She is the picture of innocence, a dreamer lost in the pages of romance and the serenity of nature. Her world, for now, is painted in the soft hues of dawn, full of promise and tender hope. Her story is deeply entwined with the men in her life. First, there is Hamlet, the prince who holds her heart. We see them in stolen moments, their love a delicate dance of whispered words and shared glances under the moonlight. Their connection is palpable, a bond that seems destined to last forever. But this idyllic romance soon gives way to a storm of confusion and pain. Hamlet's behavior becomes erratic, his words turning from sweet nothings to daggers of cruelty. The man she loves becomes a stranger, his affection replaced by a bewildering madness that leaves her reeling, questioning everything she thought she knew. Then there is her father Polonius, the Lord Chamberlain of the Danish court. To him, Ophelia is the perfect daughter, obedient, respectful, and eager to please. We see her listening intently to his counsel, her loyalty unwavering. But this devotion comes at a cost. Polonius, ever the political strategist, often sees his daughter not just as a child to be cherished, but as a piece on the grand chessboard of the court. He uses her innocence as a tool, a way to gauge Hamlet's intentions and further his own standing. Ophelia, caught in this web of duty, finds herself acting as a pawn in a game she doesn't fully understand. Her own desires and feelings slowly being pushed aside for the sake of her father's ambitions. Her brother Laertes offers a different kind of relationship. He is her confidant, her protector. Their bond is close and affectionate, built on a lifetime of shared memories. We see him offering brotherly advice, his words filled with genuine concern for her well-being and honor. He warns her about the fleeting nature of a prince's affection, urging her to guard her heart. Yet, even his well-intentioned guidance adds another layer of pressure. He, too, is a product of this patriarchal world, and his protective instincts contribute to the chorus of male voices telling Ophelia how to live, how to feel, and who to be. She is surrounded by love, yes, but it is a love that seeks to control and confine her. Ophelia is a soul adrift in a sea of political intrigue. The royal court of Elsinore is a place of shadows and secrets, where every word is weighed and every action has a hidden motive. She is trapped in the middle of it all, pulled in opposing directions by the two most powerful men in her life. Her love for Hamlet tells her to trust him, to believe in the man she first knew. But her duty to her father commands her to be an instrument of his schemes, to betray that trust for the sake of family and state. This internal conflict becomes her prison. She is a spectator to the unfolding drama, yet she is also one of its most tragic victims, her gentle nature ill-suited for the harsh realities of courtly life. To truly capture her essence, we envision her story not just as a tragedy, but as a beautiful, fleeting dream. The visual style would be bathed in warm, ethereal light, illuminating the softness of her character. Whimsical animations could bring her daydreams to life, showing us the world as she wishes it could be, a world where love is simple and true. Imagine flowers blooming at her touch, or birds carrying her letters across the sky. These artistic flourishes would create an endearing and deeply personal portrait, allowing us to connect with the hopeful, loving young woman at the heart of the story, before the darkness begins to creep in. But even in this dreamlike world, the seeds of tragedy are sown. We must hint at the storm to come. As Ophelia wanders through her beautiful gardens, the sky might slowly begin to darken, the vibrant colors of the flowers fading into muted tones. Distant, ominous shadows could stretch across the castle walls, growing longer and more menacing with each passing scene. A gentle breeze might suddenly turn into a cold, unsettling wind. These subtle visual cues would serve as a constant underlying thread of suspense, a quiet reminder that this beautiful dream is fragile and that the world of intrigue and madness is closing in. The story of Ophelia is not just about her downfall. It's about the gradual extinguishing of a bright, beautiful light. This is the story we want to tell. The story of Ophelia not as a footnote in Hamlet's tragedy, But as the protagonist of her own heartbreakingly beautiful narrative, we want to explore the depth of her character, the complexities of her relationships, and the impossible situations she was forced into. By focusing on her perspective, we can shed new light on a character who is too often misunderstood or overlooked. She is more than just a madwoman who drowns. She is a loving daughter, a devoted sister, and a young woman who loved a prince with all her heart, only to be crushed by the weight of a world she was never meant to carry. Her story is a poignant reminder of the devastating consequences of political games and the fragility of the human spirit. Through this lens, we can see the layers of her despair. The loss of Hamlet's love is not just a romantic disappointment. It's the shattering of her reality. The death of her father at the hands of her beloved is a blow from which she cannot recover. It is the final, brutal severing of her ties to a world that has only brought her pain. Her descent into madness is not a sign of weakness, but a tragic, inevitable escape from a reality that has become unbearable. The flowers she distributes in her final scenes are not random. They are symbolic, each one carrying a message that she can no longer express in words. She is speaking a language of grief, loss, and betrayal that no one around her can understand. Ultimately, Ophelia's story is a timeless and universal tragedy. It speaks to the pressures placed upon women, the conflict between personal desire and societal duty, and the devastating impact of mental anguish. By telling her story with empathy and artistry, we hope to give her the voice she was denied in her own life. We want to honor her memory, not as a victim, but as a complex and deeply human character whose light was extinguished far too soon. Her story is a powerful and moving tale that deserves to be told, and we believe this approach will resonate deeply with audiences, inviting them to see this classic tale in a completely new way. Thank you for watching. If you are moved by Ophelia's story, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the characters that shape our favorite stories. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Who is another character you think deserves a closer look? Let us know. See you next time.